Hey everyone, Ice King here. Welcome back to FrostCast episode 23. I'm back with AJ.
I'm AJ.
Hi. A little bit different setup. He got some stuff going on at home. He's over at his place now, so we're not in the same room, so it's gonna sound a little different than normal.
I'm all alone with
All
three
alone.
kids.
That sucks. But what have you been up to aside from that? Taking care of the kids? You doing any modeling or anything, or just kind of hanging out?
No,
I don't
I
know what
have
you do.
I have two under two and a 5-year-old. Like
You can paint at
I
night.
put them in bed and then I go to bed and
Oh,
then I wake up at 5 with the twins. So
geez.
no.
Okay.
But
Um,
what have you been doing?
so
Something exciting, right?
I've been doing a ton of stuff actually. I painted a little coven, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fix my PC. PC's fixed. Recording on that again. That's fantastic. And then I was like, man, I need to paint these models for Nova. So I had the bright idea to be like, let's take some time off of work and stream for 7 days straight, like 8 hour plus days.
I love it.
And I'm going to finish both lists for Nova in a week, plus a Siege Tarrasque just to show off.
I mean they're already candy red, right? So
Yeah, everything's red right now.
yeah.
Actually, I finished the red on the Siege and all them yesterday, and I still have enough red. Thank God. I don't have to order more red.
Yeah. We were like what, 10 bottles, I think?
I ordered 8 bottles of clear Mr. Hobby clear red, and it almost is gone. It'll last the last little bit because I only did the clear red on the stuff for Nova, not like the other the Reaver melee Reavers. Or what else did I did? The second Siege Tarrasque isn't candied yet fully because I was worried about running out of red, but I did not. So there's enough. So yeah, lots of candy. The orgoth, the Tarrasque looks crazy. I sent you a picture and I posted it around. That thing in red looks beefy.
It does. Like every time I see that, I can't wait to see it fully painted right before Nova
Mm-hmm.
and then it win the competition.
Yeah, so another reason I'm finished painting it is so I can enter it. That'll be my entry for the painting, and then we'll enter the army as well if that's a category.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. I have to look that up for Nova. I know at Warfare Weekend there was.
Yeah, and we'll lead into that talk about that later when we get into the My Dusk. But the whole army will be painted for Warfare Weekend, like full FA of everything. So that's gonna be sweet. That's gonna be dope. Oh, and I was talking to the Tried and True guys. They ended up not needing the siege walls, but we're gonna bring them anyway and just take some cool like B-roll photos of like khador versus orgoth, kind of just storming the wall.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's gonna be pretty cool. Speaking of conventions, though, Gen Con happened while we haven't had a thing, and we saw lots of models, and people got some Dusk and some Brine Bloods.
Yeah. Are you
So,
jealous?
I yes, but I'm also happy I don't have them. Then I don't have to stress about trying to paint them.
True. Yeah.
So it's kind of like, and it also is like one less thing for me to worry about because like right now I'm just playing Orgoth for Nova. As soon as I'm done, you'll have 2 fully painted lists at the bare minimum for Warfare. I can just focus on the last little bit before Warfare, and then I can buy Dusk after Nova and get them ready. They look fantastic though.
They do.
The painted
They.
ones, oh, what was your
So
favorite
I was
model? Go ahead,
more.
yeah.
Oh, the Shadow Flames guys. Like I think I'm sold on them.
You think you're sold on them?
Yeah. I
Me too,
think.
though.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
I am. Yeah. The trolls. I don't know. The trolls just never. They're not doing it for me still.
I
So
have some pictures
and
pulled up.
and they didn't have the crab cavalry. So I think they're dead to me.
That's valid, actually. And now I don't have to make the crab calf.
Yeah. I mean,
So
you can still make the crab cab if you want, but yeah, you don't have
ah
to.
nah, I'm not doing that. Um, but yeah, the cavalry for Dusk look even cooler seeing the, like pictures taken of in person. Because back to my common joke of Privateer Press doesn't know how to take photos.
I mean, yeah, they don't. Let's be honest.
And then Magnus being fully painted, seeing those photos, and Invictus.
Yeah, so Looks. I've seen mixed pictures though. I've seen some guy posted that they had a lot of print lines on Magnus. So
He is really big.
yeah. So I don't know. I'll probably still get him. And I think you wanted to paint him candy blue, right?
Yeah, for Cygnar.
But he's not Cygnar anymore. He quit.
That's the
He
funny
quit.
part.
Oh, okay.
But on the same part of him being so big, if there's print lines, you can actually sand him now, and you can actually fix the print lines.
Can you do that?
Yeah, on
I don't know.
Magnus
That's
I could.
risky. That's risky. I don't know if I'd do that.
Well, that's the other crazy thing. Think about it. If you brought him to competition and yours didn't have print lines, and everyone's did,
Yeah. I mean, if you think you can pull that off, that's an expensive model to mess up, though.
I won't mess up sanding.
What about that self-leveling? Would that work, or you think the print lines are too big? The self-leveling pledge?
Mm, that does help. So it depends on how we paint them. So if we paint him with candy, it's going to reveal itself just because of how the gold
Mhm.
reflects. But if we did flat colors and then maybe pledged and then matte coated it, then it'd probably be fine because the pledge would self level, and then the matte coat would just make it look like armor.
Something to think about
Yeah,
for
because
our listeners.
yeah, all three of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell us how you guys think we should paint it because we're kind of undecided as you could hear. Oh, I'm looking at the picture. I see the print lines on his thumb. Yeah, I can see him on a shoulder pad too. Yeah, I don't know how I want to paint him. I don't like the studio scheme. It's too boring for me.
Yeah, it's just the classic merc.
Yeah,
So can't do that. That's boring.
yeah. Gotta do something crazy. Let's do pink. I don't know.
That sounds awful.
That does sound awful
Candy
actually.
pink?
Not candy pink, just flat pink.
No, we gotta be candy pink.
I could. That'd be interesting. I think I have a clear pink actually. That's the funny.
Oh, that's gross. Don't.
I just have like because like when you buy paints, you're like, oh, I need $3 more for shipping. You just buy a random thing.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's that.
Yeah.
Dusk, they're dope. Don't know how I'm gonna paint them. I'll get them before. I'll have them for Warfare. They probably will just be blue tacked to the bases though, 100%.
That's fair. Well, you'll have this. You should have the expansion box by then, so they should be
I'll
ready.
yeah, I'll have everything for Warfare weekend. So I don't see a. I hopefully will have ISP character check.
I bet you will. I bet
So
you will.
and even then, I could just run another heavy and save some points elsewhere and
Yeah.
be annoying. ISP's just rule of cool and not as rude sometimes, or sometimes more.
She's rude. She's rude.
Especially at 75, she is rude. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
our plans for Warfare. I have been pretty neck deep in Nova prep. Next week, I bought my tickets. I'm playing in the 2v2, the IG qualifier, and the King of Coin because we have the Orgoth coin.
Yeah. Might as well.
Yeah.
Did did you find a partner for the 2v2? You're just gonna show up and hope somebody needs somebody.
I'm gonna show up and play with somebody. They said you don't need a partner, and you're ditching me, so I can't play.
I'm not ditching you. I can't leave. I mean, if your wife wants to watch 3 kids while we go to a convention, that's cool.
I think she'd rip her head off.
Well, there you go. You're no help.
But yeah, next week we get parking and all that situated. Start prepping some meals because I'm allergic to everything.
So you're so you're gonna bring some weirdos. What weirdo snacks are you bringing? Let's hear about those.
Okay, so I probably will bring beef jerky. Keep it simple, good quality snack. And I'm probably gonna bring a cooler with chicken and rice containers.
Cooler of chicken. Wow.
Like maybe some ground beef and rice, mix it up. Got to keep the flavor different.
I guess.
But like, it's
Yeah.
not gonna be weird snacks. It is gonna be straight up meals. I'm just gonna be sitting between rounds in a corner with my Tupperware, just shoveling down for chicken and rice.
You're gonna be that guy in Nova. They're gonna take pictures of you, and you're gonna be all over the internet.
That's fine. I hey, free publicity. Be eating under my mask, just trying to shovel it in. I don't know. Maybe I should bring some weirdo snacks. I don't know. I don't really have anything. I'm gonna bring gummy bears. That's what I'm gonna bring.
Sugar-free gummy bears?
No, no. I've been
No?
eating. I've been eating full sugar gummy bears every day now.
Good. You're dirty bulking, finally.
I know it's actually crazy because I've been hitting. I've hit 2 PRs this week, personal records. So I finally hit over my body weight in bench, and I almost front squatted 315. So we're winning here.
Winning.
Literally.
All right.
Uh,
You want to talk about the game?
yeah, we did. So this will be the first start of our prep for Nova because we did the Road to Boca, or we're gonna do Road to Nova now. I'm gonna try to get in as many games as I can leading up to it. Thankfully, we're doing the 2v2 and then the 2v2 before the IG qualifier, so I'll get more games in. But we've been trying to just cover every list, like me play against everything, so I at least have a rough understanding how armies work. And this week I played against the new old trolls. Let me pull that up.
New old trolls. That's a good
Yeah,
way to describe them.
I mean, like I think it's the best way. I'm gonna share
Yeah,
my screen with you. Let me know when you can see that.
I can see it.
Cool. So yeah, let me skip
Let me
ahead a
get
little bit.
full screen.
So yeah, you want to talk about your list real quick?
Yeah, so this list is the basically the positive charge fin blades, power strength 16, two units of those, with some jacks mixed in. So we have Madrak with a Mauler, an Axer, Bouncer, and an Impaler. Two full units of fin blades, a unit of Barrage Team, the Gunnery Sergeant, um, the Rune Bearer, and then I had some weird points left over, and I wasn't sure exactly what to bring, so I tried to bring Braylon, which, if for future reference, probably won't bring her
Is
ever
that this
again.
chick? The shotguns?
Yeah, she's got the two pistols. She's the one that, as later in the game, you missed, and then she dodged away.
Oh, a ton of times. Okay.
Yeah. So she was the only questionable part of the list. Everything else I felt was pretty good. Madrak with positive charge on a beast. Um, Positive charge gives the beast and models within 3 inches of it +2 melee attack and +2 melee damage.
That was pretty good.
So the idea is to positive charge Jack, charge it in, or run it next to something, and then the fin blades charge it. They have gang and then the positive charge, so they're hitting mat 9, power strength 16 on the charge. So
That's pretty
that's
gross.
the you get to see it once in the game, I think, when I kill the caster. Spoilers.
Ooh, got him.
Yeah, but
Um,
that's my list.
all right, skip ahead a little bit. You see my list here. Pretty 75 points by the way. Horcrux, one shooty tyrant, one melee tyrant, your kind of standard build. Two jackals, both with shields and spears. Three forge masters, two axers, and two coven. Nothing super crazy. And then we can kind of skip ahead a little bit to the end of your first turn because you went first. This map was I hit random on both, and this is what came up, and it was super weird.
Yeah, the the objective and then the both of our objectives were like
In our
really
way.
annoying for us, and the obstruction on my right and in your middle were also very annoying for both of us. So this map kind of sucked for everybody.
Yeah,
But
it would have led, depending if I didn't give up my caster, it would have led to some interesting like ring around the rosy, kind of just
yeah,
run. And we'll show you that later. But like the way the map flowed, it kind of forced us to either split or just swings heavy one way. So yeah, your first turn, you kind of just moved up, touched the zones, got in some rubble.
yeah, nothing. Just setting up for next turn because our charge ranges are roughly the same, about 11 inches. Um, you've got red line, which gives you a little bit of the 2 inches advantage, but um, just kind of moving into the zone, just prepping for the next turn. And if you don't move anything into the zone, then I just start scoring on you. So I know that you're going to have to put something in the zone and I moved into the zone enough to where if you put anything in the zone, that I would be able to charge it.
Yep. And we'll go over my first turn. I'm doing moving. Let's speed ahead a little bit. Horcrux goes, gives IR to the green axers. They move up, position at the edge right outside of their ranges. Put the jack on the left right here. The shield guard from the Forge Master. This axer unit is kind of off to the side. Start moving up my jacks. I'm thinking here about shooting. He's explaining that I'll charge your objective and then I'll kill your jack. And I was like, that's not fun. I'm going to play a little safer. And then I gave red line to this jack. Was kind of useless. I didn't need to do that early on.
So yeah, this is part of the reason why we're playing these games to know that if you're not going to do anything with the red line, like it's kind of you're taking D3 damage for no reason. So for future reference, either put the red line on the shooty jack, and run it up and shoot something if you can. If not, then don't even bother using it because it's a waste of or it's D3 damage to you for no reason.
Yeah, and in my head, I was like, oh, I'll put it on there early. I'll use the upkeep, save some focus on her Rusk, so I can do that. That's my thinking, at least, in this. I was like, oh, I'll save his focus for later, so I have more focus for rerolls. And I have a Forge Master who can heal right away. So that was the other thing. It's like, he can heal right behind him.
So pretty standard. You moved up. We all both stayed out of each other's ranges. Nothing too unexpected from this turn.
Yep. I'm going to into your turn. You're just testing out ranges here. Do you want me to skip to the head where you're just kind of placing stuff?
Yeah. You can skip to like the end of the turn and we can talk about it.
Let's see what that's right here, maybe. Oh, it froze. Hang on. Sorry about the technical delays here. Close it.
Really a top-notch production
I
over
know,
here
really.
at the Ice King Studios.
Yeah.
But so going into this turn, I kind of wanted to stay where I was at. I felt like my position was good. I was already in the zone. He was going to have to come to me on his next turn. So the idea was move out the barrage team, shoot a couple things. Was thinking that I needed to move those fin blades around because I needed to get a solo on the flag. So that was an issue. But the cool thing about Magic is he's got Tactician, so everyone can move through everyone, which is really cool.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
VLC crash, that's all. All right, so here's the end of your turn.
That does not look like the end of my turn.
This is the end of your turn. Yeah, because you decided to move, you were moving over there, and you're like, wait a second, that's dumb.
Go ahead. Go forward then.
Yeah, because then I moved my jacks up. You didn't do much.
All right, this is frozen for me.
Oh,
Like all I see is what
oh,
I'm seeing is nothing has moved but the barrage team.
I see the problem.
Top notch stuff going
Stop
on
dodge.
here.
This is the first time we've done it this way. There it is. All right, see now?
No, I see your face.
What?
I see the Ice King face.
Oh, close and open my stream again.
All right. Okay, watch stream. Got it. Now we're good.
All right. So yeah, now we're moving. Oh, back a little bit. There you go.
Yep. So decided to walk Braylon up around this obstruction. She was safe from all charges because she was gonna. The idea was to hide behind here and to get a shot off, maybe next turn, or at least contest the flag. Nothing was going to be able to really hit her effectively, and she's got dodge if she needed to get out of there. Walked up, shot with the barrage team, didn't really do much.
You killed the Forge Master, which
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I blast damaged the Forge Master to
which
death.
led to my tunnel vision that killed me. So
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, spoilers.
yeah.
Didn't really move much around. I didn't feel I needed to. Kind of in the center. Madrak sitting in the center. A little bit in danger, but I know he's really tough. So not really scared of taking a lot of damage on him.
Yeah, I'll go through my turn. Go to the end of mine. So I'm like, okay, got to do something. Can't just super sit back. Got to be a little aggro. Um, Upkeep IR on them. Run them fully in there just to kind of gum them up. Warcrust goes to touch the flag because I'm like, oh, cool. Objective. Got to play the objective. And then he's there. He feats. This Jack runs in and is just there to cause problems. Kind of rethinking, trying to make sure my position's good. This unit runs up to be a good wave 2. And then my Coven move up to touch the zone because I was like, oh, I'll get ready to score here because I, in my head, messed up the scoring time. Back up a little bit right there. Did give this Jack red line, and he charged in. Right on the Madrid.
Yeah, so he charged Madrak, which I was
Yeah.
like, all right, cool.
I mean, like, I don't. Maybe I should have charged the Fen Blades.
I don't think so. I think maybe charging the Impaler was probably the play,
Okay.
but
They're trying to kill that Impaler.
yeah, because Madrak was armor 21 and had transfers, so really didn't have a chance of killing him. You put a couple points of damage on him, and I had to transfer a big spike, but I think the play there was to kill the Impaler if you could.
Yeah, that big spike did end up helping later, but I can see that now. So yeah, red line, go in there, try to swing as much as I could, did a little bit of damage. He transferred most of the damage to this down here, your big heavy beast.
Yep, the Mauler.
Yep. This Jack came up right here, got some focus, and shot the crap out of Sunblades. 2 were left alive after that. Just going into your turn.
So he killed most of the fin blades. So I was like, all right, I guess I got to get some use out of him. So just basically didn't even bother with the positive charge and just wiped out the 2 Coven that were in the zone. So now I am scoring that zone. I'm going to score the flag. Um, put positive charge from the Rune Bearer onto the Axer.
Yep.
And then the Axer's plan was to go in there and just crush. And he did. He put a lot of damage. Killed 1 guy. Um, then the Fin Blades activated, did like no damage.
Yeah,
Even
those guys were tough. They were some tough boys today.
well, yeah. Uh,
You did
so
roll kind of rough, but like also
yeah.
armor 21 Axers is kind of rough.
No, they were armor 19 because I used the blessing.
That's true. You did.
So even then, power strength 16, I couldn't really roll enough to kill any of them. So the light jack was still in my way, and I was like, well, I kind of want to kill it. Braylon walks around to contest the flag, takes a pot shot, nothing happens. Madrak walks in and wants to kill the light jack. I figure him being in a little brick like that is probably the best. The Mauler comes in to kill the other jack.
Give him rage. Look at that emoji.
Rage!
I love the symbols they use in here. Testing
I
some
was
ranges for
trying
your
to figure out
bouncer.
the bouncer. Yeah, the bouncer comes in, has to finish off the light jack with positive charge. Then I'm trying to figure out my shooting situation, and then I'm like, oh yeah, tactician ignores line of sight. So they don't move, so they're basically rat 10 shooting at the guys in the back. I don't think I did much damage, did a couple points, but that's it.
Yeah,
And then
you
Madrak,
chipped away at this one. That was it.
yeah, Madrak feats, so
Yeah,
that's my turn.
I'm going up. This Forge Master walks up to try to kill this guy. He knocks him down to 1. This guy charges this guy. Doesn't kill him. Unfortunate. They did damage, but it was just tough. This Jack moves out the way, moves up into range, uses a gore attack, kills that dude, and then just starts shooting away at your heavy beast and kills it.
Yeah, it's pretty able to easily kill it.
Yeah, and then this guy came
Yeah,
in,
those guys were dead.
killed those 2, super easy.
And you killed my rune bear, so
Yeah, so the heavy Jack shot off the flags. The flag's clear now. This objective's mine. And then I gave him repo. That was totally useless. I figured I didn't think I was gonna die next turn, which is why I gave him repo so I could set up the line of sight here this way. Hindsight's 2020. And then we're over here. I'm deciding to go top or bottom on this
So go
character.
back, go
Oh,
back. Yeah. Go back to your turn. Back a little bit more. Okay, so right here, we kind of discuss because I wasn't sure what you were gonna do with Harusk.
mm-hmm.
Because then when you brought him forward, I was like, all right, I'm curious to see his plan. Then you failed to kill Braylon because you missed her with a really low roll, so
Yeah,
she dodged out of your melee range. Um, then go forward. Then you were kind of stuck. You
yeah,
didn't cast any spells, which I thought was kind of weird. But then we talk about, well, I have a good line on your caster now. Um, and then go forward. And this is when we talk about the difference between charging, basically trying to muck up the lane with those guys, or committing those guys to try to kill um, the Fin Blades. And I think we did the math, and the Fin Blades were gonna be okay. I
yeah.
think.
And then the vengeance moves was just gonna make it worse for me because I wasn't gonna kill a whole unit, and that was the problem.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So you
they
decide. So Braylon, obviously, you walk up, you miss her. I dodge out 2 inches away, and then
she was so annoying actually.
yeah, she was really annoying. But because of that, oh, you hit her, and then she made a tough check, and then with Madrak's feet, she got to move away, which no longer am contesting the flag, but you no longer have basically attacks with your axers now.
Yeah.
But they are in the way, so it does give me a lot of stuff to try to kill.
And then your turn. Vengeance moves and swings. Kill that dude. You had to commit a lot to this because I do
Yeah, I
remember.
did.
Yeah, I'll let you talk about it. Go ahead.
So I was hoping this didn't happen, but I was hoping some of my bouncer was gonna go nuts and kill the axer. Um, he didn't, so then it got really a little risky because the impaler had to walk up and stab him. He had to boost the damage, then buy an attack and boost the damage. So luckily I rolled well and got it, and then that pretty much opened the lane up because then I activate Madrak, put positive charge on the Axer, and it's pretty much over.
You were
I was
testing
thinking,
that. Yeah.
I was testing to see if Madrak could get up there, and I was like, nah, probably not. So the Axer comes in, does his little swing, and then that's when the Fin Blades walk in with Gang and positive charge. So they're Mat 10 and just killing you.
Yep. And this is where we're kind of talking out some of the things. Oh, there it is. That's it.
Yep, so all in all, we kind of decided that if you hadn't been greedy with scoring that flag, you probably should have won that game. Looking at the ending there,
I will
um,
point out you did run out of time. Just putting that out there.
you can point that out all you want, but I'm literally playing armies I've never played before. So like
Look,
the clock's more about you than it is about me.
that's fair.
So, um, but I think that list is very strong against the troll list. And I know
Yeah,
you were talking about the spells you're going to change up, and I think those are real good.
because
Uh,
I didn't even think about it. Literally just dropping IR and taking Silence of Death. This is from Acres. Acres is the GOAT when it comes to playing this game at all. He was like, oh, just take Silence of Death, and it almost negates his feat. And I'm like, oh, you're right, because no tough and +2. So
yeah, so I think
yeah.
that would have been definitely a different game. Well, I didn't really make a lot of tough rolls, but still,
There's a few
um,
times that would have been helpful, I would say. Oh, like on the
yeah.
objective when you're too charged up, that made it awkward for me to do. I had to do less with my big jack.
Well, you tussed him, so you didn't really do anything less. You
But
couldn't have
my
tussed anything
heavy
else.
jack had to kill the other one instead, and I could have like moved him into a spot where he was very threatening, and you probably would have still committed to caster kill, but like put him in a spot where you're choosing, do I go for the caster kill or do I try to kill this Jack?
Oh, I think you go for the caster kill, but yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But yeah, I just need to not get tunnel visioned on the objective so much because like you said, I wasn't behind, like really behind on points. I think I just stayed there one too many turns.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. You need to just park your caster
With my heavies.
with your heavies, yeah, and just be over in that area, just because that's more protection. It's harder for me to make a lane than it is harder for me to kill like 3 axers.
Yeah.
So but good stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Overall, it wasn't too bad. It was just like that one little like it was that, and then like there was that one I placed my coven a little too far up because I forgot when objectives are scored. Just dumb, silly rules I need to remember. So
so what are we testing next?
that's where I was thinking. I was talking with Acres a little bit. And I was like, I kind of want to play against mercs. Tally and Charter, so Bart and the other caster for that.
Okay, sure.
But yeah, our goal is during the stream week too. As long as my painting goes well, I'm hoping to get a game in every night, and that'll be live streamed either against you, against Anchors, or against anybody in the TNT whoever wants to play. But yeah, I'm trying to get a game a night. Each night's going to be a different person. So like one night's going to be Storm Legion, one night's going to be khador, one night's going to be mercs. What's some other ones? Infernals again. That's probably they're probably going to be there. So
Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty popular. Like I said, there's only 16 people,
for
so
King of Coin,
I assume you're going to have a lot of wide variety. I'd say um, probably one. Okay, no, I'm going to go. Here's what I'm going to say.
all right, ready? I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
write this
say,
down. We're writing it
yeah,
down.
write it down. Is Acres coming or no?
Yes, he is.
All right, so I'm going to go with 2 orgoth,
Two Orgoth.
um, 2 new cygnar,
Okay.
um, 2 new khador. So that's 6. And the other 10 are going to be infernals. Yeah, do I think 2 infernals are going to show up? I don't think so. I
So
don't think
one
2
Infernal.
infernals. So 1 infernal, 1 troll.
New troll or old troll?
Old trolls. Yeah, old trolls.
Old new trolls? You need to get specific?
Ah, I think it's going to be old new trolls. I think it's going to be something like I played against you with Madrak.
Okay.
Um, I think somebody's going to try to play ret.
Okay. One ret. I mean, yeah, Paul's gonna be there. So at least I know he'll be one. If he has the ret coin, he'll be there. So one ret player.
I'm going to go with 2 reds. 2 reds.
Okay, okay. Two rets. Spicy.
I'm at 13.
8, 10.
10. God, so
Yeah,
many
two
left.
Orgoth, two Cygnar, two khador. That's 6 plus. No, you're at 12. Sorry, one Infernal, one old neutrals. That's 8, and then two ret is 10.
All right, I'm going to throw this out there. One Crucible Guard for sure.
One Crucible Guard.
And then
11.
someone's going to play, 2 Legion. And then I think the last one, I don't even know, but I'm going to go with an out there. Somebody's going to try to play, I guess it's not that out there, Grimkin.
Okay, I don't think that's not out there.
And I want to say somebody's going to try to play Convergence just to be weird.
All right, so
But we'll see.
I guess I'll do some predictions too. Heck, why not? I think we're gonna see 2 Orgoth, same thing. I think we're gonna see 3 new Cygnar. We're gonna see learn how to type the number 3. 2 mercs, 1 old neutral, one infernal, 1 ret, 1 legion, 2 new khador. What am I at? Close to the end here. 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14.
No Crucible Guard? I think Crucible Guard's gonna be there.
We'll do one Crucible Guard. So now I need one more. I think you're right on the
Gotta
Grimkin
be
fella.
Grimkin. Gotta be
Yeah,
Grimkin, right?
I think so. But I think we're gonna see 3 new cygnar. And I think 2 merc players for sure.
I mean, do you have inside info on 2
No,
mercs?
not at all.
Okay.
Like I just assume. Well, if Travis is there playing, he'll play mercs.
Does he have a coin?
No. This is just in. Oh, I guess if we're talking for coin, probably just one merc player. I don't know. Maybe someone brings out mercs. Oh, probably one Bart player and one Cephalix player.
Cephalix. Wow.
No, like I played against them.
Okay.
They're not bad.
I'm not saying that. It's just it's one of those armies that like nobody has. Like it's a very niche army.
I saw somebody was playing at World's Best literally yesterday or Saturday, and then
Uh,
I played against it the weekend prior for the coin.
who's playing the Cephalix? I don't think I've met that guy.
Yes, you have. I don't remember his name. He's one guy who's normally there, but he was building Cephalix. Like it was like a newer thing he got.
The Legion guy?
I don't know. Hey, we could just ask in that group chat who was playing Cephalix. But yeah. So there's our predictions. I'll post them in the comments of this video. Anything crazy going on news wise that you've been hearing about, or just anything you want to talk about?
Not really. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'm probably gonna go to bed like right after this. So
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna edit and upload this because I can go back to normal production edits. That'll be good. I do want you to check out some terrain. Maybe back a little bit. But that's about it. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I got my new 3D printer on the way. So
nice. And then hopefully Ravage Star by the end of September. Maybe that'll be cool. That's gonna be so many models. Oh my god.
it is. You better finish that orgoth before then.
I don't know if I'm painting Dusk. I might just be painting Ravage Star the rest of the year. Because that is like
You know
that
what?
is.
I hope, but don't hope that the game sucks and you hate it, and then you just never play it, and then we can just focus on War Machine still.
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think we'll play it that much, but like regardless. But
I mean, we have to play it though, right?
yeah, we do have to play it. We have to put it on the channel. We have to give a review, and we have to paint because like the models look fantastic. Like they're crazy. So, dude, maybe.
Either way, I'm excited.
Yeah, I think I'll 3D print an Orc Army. We could try 10.
All right, 3D print me and Army 2.
No, you use Ravage Star.
Oh, you want to do it like that? Okay, yeah, that could be something.
Because like I'll use the Puppet Wars Orc stuff, and then you can use the Ravage Star stuff.
Sure, yeah, I like it.
So that way we can give 10th an actual try. So all right, I think that's gonna wrap it up the podcast. If you guys have any questions and ideas for maybe the road to Nova, if you guys want to see anything, and then let us know how you think I should paint Cygnar or not Cygnar, Magnus. If you want me to paint him like Cygnar, let me know because I will.
No, don't do it.
Or we could go back to some 1990s Ultramarines, green bases.
You are just the worst kind of person. Like the worst.
All right, we will see y'all probably in 2 weeks.
Yep, see ya, bye.
Bye.